Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Michelle. I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark and eBay. I thrift primarily at my local Goodwills, basically 2, but I do have 6 in my region that I can go to if I want. But generally speaking, I do only thrift at 2 on the weekly, and I just alternate the days. One day I go to one, the next day I go to the other, and then I go back to the other, because every day Goodwills, as we know, put out thousands and thousands of new items. So I just have a simple 12-piece haul for you that I'm going to be showing you. And a couple of these pieces were actually from a church yard sale that I went to last Friday with my daughter. And first thing I'm going to be showing you is this lovely vintage late 70s, 80s tapestry, definitely cottagecore, overnight bag, travel bag. And I picked this up for $5. I did pull comps. Comps are really good, about $60 to $80, depending on what platform. The only flaw I see is some rub right there, that little white spot up there on the, it's not leather, it's just vinyl back then, you know. But it is really, really cute. It kind of makes me want to use it, but I have travel bags, so pretty though. Okay, so I picked this up for $5 at the church yard sale. All right, so now I'm going to show you 3 pairs of shoes that did not come from the church yard sale. Okay, Dansko, I think I picked up this style like a week ago. Beautiful. In fact, I'm not sure if I showed these already in a previous video because they are on my bed and I'm not sure, so we're just going with it, guys. Sorry if you already saw these. I think I did already have this listed, but not everything is listed, so that's why I'm confused. So yes, Danskos retail for over $100. They are genuine leather. These are just like your simple comfort loafer if you're going to be on your feet for a while. You know, work shoe, they are size 39 by Dansko, which is the 8 to 8.5 USA size, which apparently is the most popular size in the USA currently for women. So anyways, they are like new, and so I hope to get about $50 for them. All right, next are these Sam Edelman flats. They are fuchsia suede, size 10. Insides are really nice. They are genuine leather suede. And I think they retail for, $100 too. Probably get between 30 and 40 for them. All right, I just picked up the night before last. Wish they were my size, guys. Some beloved Birkenstocks that are not the sandals. Normally you find the sandals and the footbed is just shot. These are insanely good condition. And you want to pay attention because they do make fakes, but the bottom of the fakes don't say Birk. And I want to show you the bottom of them. So if you are out thrifting and you see them, pick them up. But before you get excited, look on the back and make sure they're authentic. Make sure they say Birk. Make sure they're hardware stamped. And they are all made in Germany. That is what they look like. And they are a size 40. Which I think a 40 is like a 9 to 9.5. So that is what they look like. So those 3 pairs of shoes. Okay. I also bought this bra to sell. I spent $2.49 for my bras. And this one is a Soma 36D front hook clasp padded bra. I pick up my bras for $2.49 and I usually get $20 to $25 per bra. So next is this Talbot's linen plus size 2X tank shell. Beautiful. I love it myself, but I have one of these in Chico's already, so I do not need a second one. But yeah, Talbot's women plus size 2X, and it's just really nice. It's really nice. Linen knit for summer, cool and breezy. So we picked that up. This gorgeous, gorgeous little red dress. And it is 100% silk with hand beaded sequins. And the brand is Swello. Have not done any research yet. In the 80s, I do recall going to, my grandmother used to be a wet nurse, newborn wet nurse for rich families basically. And so sometimes in the summer I would go with her to these mansions because they were mansions, like 3 and 4 level mansions. And I remember I had this little story of one of the lady of the house asking me, let's see, I was probably about 8 or 9, She asked me, do I want to go to her closet and look at all of her sequins? And I said yes. And I remember when she opened her closet, it had like French doors, and she had so many of these. Obviously, I don't remember the brand. I remember they were black, red, cream colored. And I remember her telling me, when you get older and have dinner parties, you'll be able to wear them too. They're not popular anymore, and I no longer have dinner parties. So if I had a dinner party and I answered my humble abode in this dress, people would think it was weird. But in the 80s, people had get-togethers where they tasted wine and had hors d'oeuvres together in their homes, and that was just a thing. And the women of the house would all receive hostess gifts and wear these dresses. And I remember one time actually staying with my grandmother overnight, and the lady of the house had a dinner party, which included me and my grandmother. And yes, it was remarkable. All the women had sequins. They really did. So this is like a T-length red sequin dress. Prom season is on its way, and wouldn't that look adorable on a junior prom girl? And this is vintage size 8'10", but to me it looks like maybe a size 6. I will be listing this for $100. Again, it's 100% silk, handmade, rare, full zip, tiny, maybe 6-inch slit. And yeah, I'm really excited over this piece. All right, next, Lily Pulitzer. Normally, I do not pick Lily Pulitzer up unless it's a size XL, which this is, and if it's a newer label, and if it has a pretty pattern. Normally, I would not have picked this up, but it's 100% silk as well, and that is why I picked it up. It is wrinkly. It needs a really good steam. It's a beautiful turquoise color. I like it myself, so I may steam it and try it on, and I may keep it. I'm not really sure. On the secondhand market, even though these retail for about $158, they only go for about $35, $40. So what I like to say when I find something that I want to keep or I'm tempted to keep, I figure out comps. In this case, let's just say $40. Would I rather have an extra $40 in my bank account, or would I rather have this blouse? And in this case, at this moment, I would rather have this blouse. So if it does fit, I have a vacation coming up, and if it does fit, I will keep it and wear it. And I did just purchase a Kendra Scott mini Elsa in this turquoise color, and I think that would look so pretty together. So that is why I picked that XL. I would not have picked it up if it was not an XL, even if it was 100% silk. All right, next, moving on with silk, guys, because silk and linen for the summertime, people want breathable fabrics, 100% cotton, 100% silk, 100% linen. And this beauty right here is, I think I got 2 of them. Yeah, 100% silk. And this is the brand Coldwater Creek, which used to be in department stores. I think it's just on their website now, but it is plus size 1X, 100, Coldwater Creek. It's a heavier duty silk, wash and wear basically. And to me, it is screaming holiday, so I may be sitting on it until the holidays. I don't know, but I'm still gonna list it, because picture this tucked in with some black trousers and like a pretty gold or silver belt. So pretty. And it's just a button up. It feels crisp. It's just a very good, substantial silk piece. Moving right along with silk is this beautiful striped, and this is 100% silk too. The fabric still feels well off, but it has like a little texture to it. Beautiful stripes. These stripes are very slimming to the female figure, and it is by Coldwater Creek, and this one is an XL, 100% silk. Beautiful, just beautiful pieces. Great career wear if you want to look and feel your best on the job. All right, again, no item or no haul is complete without my beloved Chico's, and I think it's only one piece Chico's, and it's this beautiful blouse. It's so pretty. It actually reminds me of my best friend, because this is her vibe, definitely, but not her size. But picture this with your white denim trousers, white denim jeans. It's a nice longer length. Tuck it in, leave it out. It has a nice hemline. Yes, it has a nice hemline, so you could leave it as a tunic length. 3/4 sleeves, which are complemented to the upper arms. And it's just a really beautiful piece. Look at that. Design on the front and the back. Just beautiful. Chico's. All right, moving right along. Oops. Chico's jacket by Zenere. Zenere is a part of their sporty line in Chico's, and this is just a windbreaker. I will go to the website to see how much their windbreakers retail for. In my head, about $129. I will put it right here from their website. And it's black and white contrast, really nice contrast. Look at those roses. In fact, I kind of feel like I bought this and sold this exact one before. It just kind of, it's size 3, which is an XL. I like it myself. Beautiful, but it has to go. All right, again, from that churchyard sale, I found this vintage 80s. Okay, back in the 80s, since I am an 80s teen, any sweater you bought in the store always had this at the bottom of the hemline. I'm not sure why, that was just the style. They were long and the sleeves were really long as well. I do think this particular one is a man's from the 80s, but again, it could be unisex, and I will probably list it actually as such. 100% cotton, and the size is an XL. So yeah, that's a big XL. That looks like it has a 46-inch chest. Don't have my measuring tape here. Otherwise, I measured. It has the little icon right there from Polo Ralph Lauren. It's butter yellow, which is a very trendy and hip color for 2025 again. And it's just perfect. It's perfect. Again, I like it myself, but I just did a wardrobe clean out and I narrowed it down to 20 sweaters. Do people need 20 sweaters? Of course they don't. But I had 30, so now I have 20 and I don't need 21, so I can't keep it. All right, and the last 12th piece I will show you here is this Chaps Ralph Lauren cotton dress. I brought this, I'm trying to think if I wore it. We just got back from a cruise last month and I bought this for that cruise, but I'm not sure if I wore it or not. But this is just a little, let's see, maxi dress, pullover, tapers in the waist just a little, bows on there. Beautiful green floral. Is it 100% cotton? Yes, it is 100% cotton. Chaps Ralph Lauren. Pull over and go. No buttons, no bulky pockets, rounded scoop neck, and that is it, guys. That is my 12 items that I brought to sell on Poshmark and eBay, hopefully for a profit. So I thank you so much for watching. Hope everybody has a great day. Bye-bye.